Hello everyone and welcome back to Plant Observed. Today with a Paphiopedilum No ID because this is from a garden center and I really needed to feature this plant because it is just amazing and doing a great job, sweetie. This year it put out 5 flowers, as you can see. It would have put out more flowers, one right here, 2 right here, 1 right here, if I hadn't done a mistake with it. You know how it is. Sometimes you grow plants and you make experiments and they work great, and sometimes you destroy a really nice specimen plant. But yeah, it is recovering, so everything is fine, I hope. Yeah, I experimented with amino acids at some point. I tried to supplement my orchids with GABA, which is a stress signal for most plants when they are experiencing drought stress or heat stress, and I thought at first that it did a great job at providing some drought tolerance to my plants, because they shooted out a lot of roots, and the growth was better at some point. But then the yellowing of leaves started, and some orchids suffered more than others, and I wasn't quick enough to put one and one together and combine the yellowing of the leaves with the GABA supplementation. So it took me a while to figure out that this was the cause of the yellowing of the leaves. But right now I hope it's going in a better direction. Although I didn't learn a lot apparently, because right now I am experimenting with proline and I'm supplementing them with proline because in my mind it's a much safer option and should also provide more drought tolerance to the plants. Anyways, I guess we will see. Yeah, this Paphiopedilum is blooming multiple times a year for me, at least 2 times a year, because it always produces these new shoots from the side of an old shoot, and they take about 6 to 7 months to mature, and then you get the flower stalks from the middle of the shoot, and then the cycle continues with 1 or 2 side shoots from the side of the plant. Yeah, what I really like about this plant is, first of all, the size of the flowers. They are really huge and they have this really nice clear white color. It gets more creamy yellow in the center. The lip is more creamy, I would say, than the petals of the orchid. And then you also have these violet dots all over this orchid, which differ in size. And yeah, it's really interesting and nice. And sometimes it even smells a little bit. Not right now because it's probably freezing at the end of March. Well, when it smells very faintly, a little bit like honey, I would say. Yeah, a little bit like a daisy, I would say. Some asteraceae, they almost smell like honey. I think it goes in this direction. Yeah, it is a really easy orchid for me. I cannot tell you anything about the parentage because, as I said, it has no ID, but it has probably a lot of Paphiopedilums in its parentage, which makes it quite sturdy. The roots are not prone to root rot, at least in my setup. It is growing in 100% sphagnum moss. Same setup with all the other orchids, no holes on the bottom. I fill up the pot with nutrient solution, let it sit for 24 hours, remove the whole solution, and then that's it. The roots are doing great. The pot is filled up again with roots probably have to repot or maybe even cut the plant into pieces, although I am very hesitant to do this. Yeah, at some point I also removed old shoots because they were just too yellow. They were very, very hesitant to die completely, so I just removed them. They were not looking good and it didn't really hurt the plant. So I think this is a really great beginner Paphiopedilum because you cannot do that much wrong with it. Even if you supplement it with weird amino acids like me, it looks a little bit damaged but still puts out 5 flower stalks. So if you see it, and I see it every year in flower shops, in garden centers, if you see this specific orchid, get it. It's really nice. It is sold in pine bark, but that's not for me. It is a mix that is too dry for my liking, and it doesn't hold that much water as I would want it to. I really like when orchids can sit there for a month and you don't have to water them, and this is one of them. Like sphagnum moss, grows like crazy. Would be much bigger if I hadn't set it back like I did, but yeah, it is doing fine. You're doing a great job, sweetie. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider to subscribe to this channel, support small YouTubers, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. So, das reicht jetzt aber, ne?